Well, a very busy weekend is in store as events in the city and right across the GTA are being held, of course, honoring our war veterans. And this includes the long-standing 48th Highlanders Remembrance Day Parade and Service that takes place Sunday along University up to the University of Toronto. And joining us live this morning are Major Javen Lau and Captain Willem Vandertoorn, or Pim. So we'll go with that.
Yep.
Gentlemen, thank you for being here this morning. This annual parade, this must be so important to you and the regiment here. Can you talk a bit about what this means and when you see people lining that parade route as well?
It's a wonderful feeling to march in our city and have people cheering us on from the sides. It can be a bit chilly. We'll be in kilts as we are every year. So Remembrance Day is always special, and it just gets more and more special. This year we have a donation of medals that we are accepting for our museum, so that elevates Remembrance Day even more so.
When you talk about it, you're asking people to donate medals. Can you clarify?
I can. So we have a formerly serving and now deceased member of the 48th Highlanders of Canada who fought both through Italy and then was also part of the D-Day invasion, making him a very rare animal that he was part of two massive amphibious invasions. That family has generously donated their medals to our museum. So there's after our Remembrance Day ceremony, we have a reception at the U of T Alumni Hall, and we will be accepting those medals into our museum. So it's even more special this year. That's
really special. And Javen, it's obviously your unit is very special here. Can you talk to people a bit who may not know about it? What's so significant about the 48th?
Sure. So it's one of the infantry regiments in Toronto, and it's one of the many infantry units in Canada. And so what makes it special is that it was formed in 1891. And it's it was started from Scottish immigrants to the country. And so that's why the Highlander theme is there. And so we've had a really, really storied and historical impact on the nation itself, both in World War I and World War II, and many operations there afterwards.
You must be very proud when you put the colors on. Every time you get into uniform. How do you feel as a part of that? When you think about all that history, the battles, and what your regiment has done.
I'll just speak for myself. I just hope that I'm doing my part as well as my forefathers have done, and that I deserve a place to stand on the shoulder of giants. So that's for me specifically.
How about you, Pim?
All of that. It is an honorary to our past soldiers. This year is specifically significant for me. It's the 80th anniversary of the liberation of the Netherlands. We're still doing that. So I was fortunate enough to march in a Remembrance Day parade in Apeldoorn in the Netherlands in May of this year when the Dutch celebrate Remembrance Day, Doden Herdenking, and now I'll be able to march in a Remembrance Day parade in Toronto to kind of cap off that 80th anniversary year. So
incredibly special. And I understand, and I've seen this, that, in the Netherlands, like, if you have a Canadian flag on, they will come up and talk to you and thank you. And if you're in a uniform, it must be even more. That's pretty remarkable, isn't it?
It is
still
remarkable
to this day.
To see. I grew up with that. I was born in the Netherlands. So as a Canadian soldier of Dutch ancestry, going to the Netherlands with Canadian soldiers and seeing through their eyes how much they appreciate the thankfulness was spectacular.
Absolutely. Well, listen, thank you both for your service and for what you've done for our country. And thanks for being here this morning. A pleasure meeting both of you.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, and of course, I want to remind our viewers, of course, that we will have special Remembrance Day coverage coming up here on, of course, Tuesday, November 11th. It starts at 10:30 that morning. I'll be hosting our special live coverage of Remembrance Day ceremonies from right across the country. Of course, it'll start with the sunrise ceremony, and then we'll feature events at Old City Hall Cenotaph and also Parliament Hill. We've got you covered. Again, 10:30 Remembrance Day right here on CP24.